the best part of his day.
Who's in purgatory with Benny. And I was like, this is weird. And I watched it for a little bit, and then I turned the TV, and then I just pushed power, and I turned it off back on, and it went back to the channel. But it's just the weirdest thing, that I turned it on, and like Supernatural came on, and it was like TNT or something. I was like, that's not supposed to happen. So it was very, very weird.
The ghost likes the show.
The ghost,
Yeah, I was just a perverted fan.
the ghost wanted to see my ass.
Yes!
I had to like stop. Hey, take it easy. Pull the sheets back up.
I had, a few years ago, I was at home by myself. I was in the kitchen. I was clearing out the kitchen, cleaning some dishes, doing whatever. And I hear the front door open and close. I'm like, that's weird. Because my wife was out and I knew that nobody was coming home anytime soon. And then so I walked over to the front door and sure enough it was closed. But I know I heard the door unlock, open, and then close. And then I was like, started yelled in the house. I'm like, Danielle, you here? We walked around the house, nobody was there. I was like, all right. Went back to the sink. And then I got the hairs on the back of my neck just standing right up. And, got that full chill. And I just stopped, and I'm like, and there was a sense, just an overwhelming sense of something is standing right behind me. And I didn't even turn around. I just go, I said it out loud, and I go, I may not be a ghost hunter in real life, but I've got almost 10 years experience.
And lots of salt.
And I just said, so, your move. And then I never turned around. I just finished the dishes. And that was it. I may not be a doctor, but I play one on TV. Give me those sutures.
Give me that scalpel. Not my turn.
Then Jensen. Let's go way in the back with both hands going like, there you go. Yeah. No. Yeah, there you go.
Hello.
Hi. Wait. It was just a slow roller. That's
My question is for you, Jensen.
Sweet. I'm gonna.
For the character Dean, he's always like the father figure in his life. Now that he doesn't, is he going to start sort of turning into that father figure?
He's always had a father figure in his life, and now that he doesn't, is he going to start becoming a father figure? For himself?
Is he gonna
I'm my own
take
father
the role?
figure. Yes, at night he just sits there and he goes, I am your father. Yeah, where's Norton? I think that there's always, I mean, the role that he has been playing and continues to play is the big brother. And I think that that's probably as close to a father figure as he'll ever be. He'll never feel, that kind of paternal thing towards his brother or anybody else. I think that there's, this is a partnership. This isn't a dictatorship with his brother, and I think that that's the fuel that he needs to continue his journey and his mission. As far as him needing somebody to fill that void, I think he's just allowing that, that void to be empty right now. Sure, he misses his father. Sure, he misses Bobby. But I think at this point, he has to figure that, we're now stepping up that game, and we're now the elders of our own story, and we meaning his brother Sam. So I think that I don't know that a father figure is necessarily needed for Dean anymore. Sure, he'd love to have a mentor or somebody to help to lean on, because it's hard for him to really go to Sam for guidance in that way. But
Whoa.
hey, but I think he does anyway, and I think that he gets his guidance and his inspiration through the relationship with his brother. So I think that's kind of his motivation at this point.
All right, I'll go with Jared. Somebody said Jared. I'll go with it. Somebody said Jared last time.
Did you say gynecology back here?
Pharmacology? Is that
What did she say? I just need to know what she said. What? That's not what I heard. I heard gynecology back here. I've got a question, doctor.
Yes, go ahead. Hi. Oh, that's okay. I don't think your microphone's working, but if you want to yell.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. Okay, you guys are some of my biggest idols in terms of acting, and Jared is your mental health. Will always it always spoke out to me a lot. I've had really bad anxiety for a long, long time, and I'm sorry. I'm so happy.
I'm happy too.
Thank you.
And you're not alone.
Thank you. So my question is, what advice do you have for people, for aspiring actors trying to live their dream?
Specifically, well, first off, hi. Thank you. I would say the dream of performing and of storytelling, it doesn't need to exist for us. It happens to exist on a sort of worldwide level, but it doesn't need to. It can be memorizing something you love, or writing poetry, or playing a song, or listening to a song. I think the enjoyment of story, it is a partnership, right? Doing a TV show and or watching a TV show. I have that partnership with some TV shows that I'm not a part of and I watch. The love of storytelling can exist all day long. So don't forget that you can act where you live. You don't have to go run to Hollywood. That can be very crazy. So just kind of still get in touch with like the story you want to tell. What are you interested in? And just seek it out.
Thank you so
Good to see you.
much.
Me? Sure.
Okay. I'm a gynecologist.
Somebody has a Star Wars question over there. Yeah, Star Wars Con, I believe, is 2 doors down. This is Supernatural. Let's go front row here. Hi. You look shocked. Okay. She's like, and then I pick her and she's like, oh, I was stretching. I was stretching. That was very funny. Hi.
Well, I followed you guys' example and did the Tough Mudder, and
Nice.
it was hard.
It's tough.
Yeah, it's aptly
It's
named.
muttered.
Aptly named.
It was very muddy. So I was wondering what you guys' favorite obstacle was to do, and then what was the hardest one to do?
For those who don't know, Jared and myself and a few of the other guys did a obstacle.
Did he release the video
race.
yet?
We'll work on that. Here's the problem. There was so much footage that we filmed. I think Rob edited it down to like a half an hour. And 30 minutes is a long time to watch a few guys running and struggling. This is the wrong audience to be. All right, so real quick, the
My
favorite obstacle?
My favorite probably was the toughest. The Everest wall, where you run up it and you have to kind of catch, because that was the most kind of collaborative.
I would say my favorite was what was the one? It was the additional one with the rings.
Oh yeah.
there was an